Good morning, Jill.
Good morning.
So if you ever remember watching back when we went to Alton Towers, we didn't get to ride Wicker Man because it was closed all day. And they gave us free tickets to return. So we're back.
It's a cow.
It's a cow.
Can't run around.
So we made pretty good time. Park opens in about 10 minutes. We've been watching the queues of late for Wicker Man. It's not been too bad. So we're going to see if we can have a bit more luck today with regards to getting on it. And maybe mop up a few things that Gemma didn't ride last time. Being that we got here about 10 minutes before opening, the monorail queue was starting to pick up, so we decided to start the day with a brisk walk. Show us your brisk walk. Oh yeah, my step counter's working today. It wasn't last time we came here. This monorail was literally arriving at the station when we decided we would walk. So it's probably been round 3 times and delivered everyone that was in the queue. Anyway, I'm tired, should we go on? Walk too far. You're hungry?
I'm giving you breakfast.
Oh yeah. We made it. The familiar welcoming sight of old bits of roller coaster. We're in! What do you want to do first?
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man. I'm going to go straight to Wicker Man. Let's go and see what the queue's like for that now. We casually avoided the photograph opportunity by being ahead of some people who wanted to stop more than us.
Where is it?
That way. Gemma's lost already. Now we've exited the entrance area and there's the towers. And we're heading over to Wicker Man. As is everyone else. Rest of the sort of back half of the park only opens at 11, so there's no point us going anywhere else really at the minute. Okay, that sounds a bit more promising than it did last time we were here. There's lots of smoke. There's no flames. And there is a 0. So let's give it a whirl and see what happens. This music became quite familiar to us on the last trip. That's awesome though. Again, sounds like some of my record collection until you get the bit with the Alton Towers music in it. And we just hit the queue. Showing 10 minutes on the app, not on the board, but I trust the app at this point because we're actually in a queue. This is pretty much as far as we got last time. But the queue's still moving, and the chain's still going, and cars are still going past. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't happening last time we were stood here. I believe it broke down again.
Not destined to ride this thing,
No, we did ride it. What did you think?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it needs another ride, so we'll have to come back in a bit and have another go. We're back in the gift shop, which we have visited before.
Look at that, it's got Scouse Bros, it's orange as well. So.
If it was Scouse Bros, wouldn't it be joined in the middle?
No.
Since we've done the one ride we didn't do last time, are we ready for going home?
Yeah, done that.
Or should we go on the rapids?
Where we going now then?
I'm not sure. Where do you fancy going?
I'll tell you what.
Okay. So I think with pre-show included, it was about a 30-minute round trip.
Yeah.
And yeah, as Gemma said, the queue is currently closed. We timed that well.
Cursed.
We'll pop back later, it'll probably be on.
Cursed.
Yeah. So we have now decided that we've officially cursed the Wicker Man. And every time we go near him, he closes. Fortunately this time we didn't notice we were there before we managed to get a ride in. Okay, so looking at the ride times, the back half of the park's just open, so we're going to head over towards Nemesis and Galactica, try and get those done. Galactica non-VR I think, don't you?
Yeah.
Gemma's not ridden that one before, so that'll be a good one to get. And I think that pretty much, other than the spinball one, mops up every ride, roller coaster wise, that you haven't ridden before. And then hopefully later we'll come back round the front and try and see if we can get on Wicker Man again. See if we can sneak on there before he notices.
Maybe it's not that fast.
What was the scariest ride you went on last time?
This one.
Why?
Because we were cramped into a really small carriage and it leans a lot, and I was on the inside, so I just felt like I was going to fall out all the time. It's horrible.
I'm just pleased you didn't send my driving on the way home.
Wow.
I'll maybe consider doing rapids later, so I don't spend the whole day walking around in wet underpants. Although I have doubled down on the Walt Disney World clothes today, which means I'm wearing my new super lightweight sports shorts. There's a story behind those.
Are you sure? You're scared of right?
Gemma's going to drag me on dual while it's a walk on.
It's your idea.
This is how Gemma would decorate our living room with a ladder.
Stuff burns though.
And this is our living room due to subsidence. Not only was that a walk one, but I think we were legitimately the only people in the building other than ride-ups.
As we were getting off, there's people.
Yeah, it was absolutely dead.
You wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
He was just sat there like, look, Henry's not for. What's that, the Henry?
Pulling his nose off. Yeah, what score did you get?
30,000.
And I got 38,600. I think that was a bit better than last time, yeah. There seemed to be more to shoot at, I don't know. Maybe last time I had my eyes closed for half of it because I was scared. I mean, I expected it to not be as busy because it's not school holidays right now, but it's not so much not busy as completely empty.
Henry?
There's like, yeah, just Henry the Hoover just mooching around, keeping an eye on things. Galactica is currently showing 5 minutes, so we're going to go and try and get on that before Nemesis. Yeah, it was, yeah, and you've not ridden a flying coaster other than Manta, so it should be good for you to ride the Galactica. I nearly called it then, Galactica, and see how it compares. And then we're probably going to come back and ride Nemesis at least once. We'll see what it's like. Also, I'll be keeping my eye open from here for Galactica to see if I actually see any movement out of it, because it's temperamental. Well, Galactica looks like it's running. It's just gone up to 15 minutes. We will be riding this without VR, because I don't understand VR in roller coasters. Especially when you see people going over and the main thing they're doing is concentrating on holding the VR headsets onto their own heads. Did you like Galactica?
I really like Galactica, yeah.
Well, there we go. I'm quite surprised. I must admit,
Have a sensation of flying on it, because it's so low to the ground and you are face down for a lot of the time, and we were on the front.
yeah, we got the front row. We were queuing for quite a while before they sort of came to the entrance and said anyone who doesn't want VR head to the left. But everyone was blocking the path, so we couldn't really get past. So we started saying, "Excuse me, we're going," you know, because
you couldn't see how it worked when you got to the front. You didn't know whether those people wanted non-VR.
No, but I mean that ride was literally a walk-on if you weren't doing VR. But it was a 15-minute wait, queuing past people who are doing VR, because they didn't have separate queues today.
It was VR at the back. And non-VR at the front, which
yeah, and we didn't want to do VR, so we went. And they just pushed us right down to the front row, which was good. And I really like the front row because the bit where it flips you on the back and takes you around the corner was really good.
I'd like to try it with VR. Now I've done it without VR.
Yeah.
We've got it the original way.
But the load time for VR was just crazy. I mean, we collected our bags on the left, and there were people still sat in the cars trying to get the VR headsets off.
Yeah. And the ride photos to VR.
Yeah, ride photos with a theatre. Anyway, what are we doing now? Do you want to do Nemesis now? Nemesis, and then we'll get some lunch. Did you like your Nemesis?
I like Nemesis. It's not my favourite.
It is, it's good. I think it's one of those Nemesis that it will probably never not be my favourite because it's sort of symbolically my favourite now rather than just, you know, everything else compares to it. And there's something like, I think it's because one of my first big coasters, I'll struggle to beat it with anything. There'll be things that will be a more thrilling ride, a better ride, more loops, bigger, taller, but it'll never have the atmosphere and feel that that did as my first ride. Yeah. Anyway, we're now going to go and get some food because we're hungry. We're going to head over to Rita and 13 now because there are food places over there. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, Wicker Man's still open. Sorry, back open again, which means it's obviously realised we're quite far away now, so it's opened. The further away we go,
not in my ride area.
Yeah, the further away we go, the more likely it is to stay open. About to get some food, but the jackdaws are massing. People cause carnage by feeding the jackdaws. Carnage and jackdaw arguments. These are clever birds. These birds do not need feeding. Today's dinner, which we will be fending from jackdaws for the duration of the meal, is chicken and chips, and you got a chicken wrap, didn't you? Because you like chicken wraps at Alton Towers, apparently.
I'm a different one today.
So did you enjoy your lunch?
That's alright, yeah.
Yeah, it was theme park food.
It wasn't the worst.
It was British theme park food, but
it wasn't the worst.
yeah, no, it was acceptable. While we were eating lunch, 13 jumped from being a 15-minute queue to a 40-minute queue. 40 minutes, which actually puts it at the busiest ride in the park. So we think it must have had some operational issues. But we're going to go have a little walk down now and check, maybe consider riding rides here. And then from here the plan is to head over towards Smiler and back round to end the afternoon at Wicker Man. Okay, that's not bad. Rita's now showing 10 minutes. Oh, it's just gone up to 20 as we watched. Do you want to do that? We'll try that then. Yeah, we just looked across as well, and 13 is still at 30 minutes. So whatever was causing bother earlier, they're still getting through the crowds for that. Did you enjoy Rita?
No.
Gemma's decided that's her least favourite ride in the park.
Too rickety. Squashes my boobs. I don't like it.
Yeah, mine too. While we were in the queue for that, 13 dropped to a 15-minute queue, so we're going to go and see what we can get on that as well. The intention is that we will head over to Smiler and back round to Wicker Man towards the end of the day, but we keep getting distracted by other roller coasters. Oh, look at that. It just dropped to 10 minutes as we joined the queue. Can't say fairer than that. 13, or as it's called in Wigan, 13. So we managed to get 14 and Angela, Princess of Fast, done.
Rachel.
Okay, and now we're going to head over to Frona. Gone are the days when I used to come here as a youngster and we'd go, oh, it's not that far to walk across the gardens. And like an hour later, they'd send out a helicopter for us. This park is probably one of the prettiest theme parks. We don't have a concrete castle here. We have the towers. Oh, look, they're doing some work up there on the windows.
Looking for a nice working phone.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, I bet.
You don't have to make it fancy, you just need to make it safe. There's always nice arch windows on a day like this, it'd be gorgeous for a wedding.
It is cool.
With that music on the background.
Yeah.
And the screams from Smiler. Imagine all going on Smiler on your wedding day.
Yeah.
Get married, go on Smiler in your wedding dress.
Any top hat would fall off.
Yeah.
Oh, I like coming to Smiler this way. It just appears out of the trees and you start to hear the music. Heading into roller coaster spaghetti. So far it's looking like a very, very short queue. Did you enjoy smiling?
Yeah.
Were you sticking your tongue out of the camera then? You are such a rude person. We had a really friendly ride hop. It was a former cast member on.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, which is one of your favourite rides. That was cool.
Do about 30,000 steps a day.
Anyway, we're going to make our way towards the entrance again now to go and see if we can get on Wicker Man again. And we may stop off at Spinball Wizard as we go past. I've now finally learned the name of it, by the way. Well, if we didn't have neck injuries from Smiler, we can now work on them on Spinball Wizard. I rode this when I came with my sister and spent the whole of the ride giggling and laughing like an idiot. So let's see if it's now painful. Did you enjoy that?
No. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was. Oh, blue post. It was not very comfortable though.
Hit my shoulder.
Yeah, it's when you go over the sort of first drop backwards and then down the main jump, which is that one, spinning round, that it's not very comfortable. And also, it seemed like I could feel every single joint in the track rattling through the wheels as we went over it.
The couple in the car was hysterical.
Yeah, it's just like constant screaming from the bloke behind us.
She was just in hysterical laughter.
Yeah. It's a very silly roller coaster. We're going on this one next. No, we're not going on that one next. We're going back to Wicker Man, aren't we?
I've just seen it go over.
Yeah, it's currently showing a 10-minute queue. So as we approach, it should start to break. So when we got here, it was quite cold. It was like 13 degrees. It's lovely now.
Gorgeous. Again.
Glorious.
Glorious.
As borne out by the fact that people are now relaxing on the grass and feeding geese, which can only lead to fun things. Yeah. So Gem's going to go on these while I have a sit down, ain't you, Gem?
It's a lot of fun. You need to be able to bring a lot of mates with you.
Yeah.
Have a big battle.
But you won't go on the rapids.
No.
10 minutes for Wicker Man. Sorry? Yeah. I was just about to say, but it seems really quiet, and then I noticed the train going up the lift hill. We definitely angered the Wicker Man. We got stuck on the brakes at the end. We were sort of sat there for about 10 minutes. So we've just been given another fast pass, and we haven't even used the one we had from last time, so now we've got 2 fast passes. And there's the current queue being held at the entrance. It's running, it's just running empty at the minute while they do some test runs. So we basically just got stuck at the end just before you get off. And we had a full ride on it. Again, it's much faster now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We sat in the middle, but it still seemed faster now. It's layering the day. So happy with that. We got 2 rides in, and we may try and get back in a bit. We just want to get a drink first though. Having a cold beer before we contemplate Wicker Man again. Since we now have 2 fast passes that we could use, we might as well get at least one of them used before we leave. We've got over an hour before we need to go. So. That's not a bad idea actually, because we've had it. Get some wood. Knowing how I look with Wicker Man, it'll probably just burst into flames immediately. Bowl.
It's just a bowl.
Just a bowl. Yeah, we used one of our fast passes this time to get on there, and we gifted the other one to someone else who was joining the queue.
A couple of girls.
Yeah, because we probably won't be back here super soon. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, now we can buy a pin badge at least. Is that for your potential trip planning job today?
Yeah.
So as we're making our way towards the front, Wicker Man is now showing a 35-minute queue. Do you want
I think that's bigger.
Yeah?
Looking from where
No, I don't think it is. I think it's about right. We aren't going to join the queue. We've had 3 goes. We're happy with that.
I would have kept that other fast pass if we were going to have another go.
Yeah, but we are going to go towards the exit and have a quick look in the gift shop again. A good day was had. We got 3 goes on Wicker Man. We got Nemesis, Galactica, we got Smiler, Rita 13, and we got Spinball Whizzer.
That was funny.
And we had food and walked 12,000 steps-ish. And now we're going to go and check out the shops. And Gemma's going to buy more mugs. You're mug obsessed, aren't you?
I'm really obsessed.
You're obsessed with me, so and I'm a mug.
He'll get you 3 for 2 though.
I'm disappointed the unicorn slush isn't unicorn flavoured.
How do you know?
It isn't, because it said unicorn watermelon slush. And unicorns don't taste like watermelon, I think. Of course I can now buy the Wicker Man badge because I've ridden Wicker Man. Oh look, it's the Stones. Can we find anyone we know? Oh, we found Seashell and Vlog. And we also found Crispy S'more and The British Life and Springy Tails, Ellen and Stevie. Gemma's treating me to ice cream. It's typically us that we walk past all the counters to get food and drink and then decide to buy ice cream from the machine on the way out. It's an unmitigated disaster. The little tab fell off my ice cream, so now it's trapped within an impenetrable paper prison forevermore.
Say that, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, we're going to walk back to the car and eat ice cream. It was fun. We only bought 3 pin badges in the shop, didn't we?
I stayed away from the mugs.
Yes, you didn't stay away from the mugs, you just behaved yourself for once.
Yeah.
You showed reserve, restraint, mainly because you have that many mugs that we can't actually put anything else in the kitchen.
No, the Rita one, not the Rita one, the 13 one was really nice.
Anyway, we're going to walk back to the car. We got a corkscrew, a dual and a Wicker Man pin badge to add to our many pin badges. But we didn't take notice of where we'd parked this morning. kind of had an idea last time that we were in D, and I think we're a bit further up this time. I was wrong about where we were. We were heading in completely the wrong direction.
We've got a distinctive car, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it does stand out a bit. Hello, car. Good day then?
Very good day.
It was a good day, wasn't it?
Sweaty.
Yep.
From the
So
walk.
I'm going to turn this video off in a minute and turn the air conditioning on full to try and cool this smelly hot car down.
Well, it's smelly till we got in.
Yeah, true. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, probably with weekly vlogs and Walt Disney World vlogs rather than theme park vlogs. Maybe this is a zoo vlog.
Yeah.
We could do a zoo vlog now and then.
A vlog?
A vlozog.
A vlog.
Bye bye.